Okay, guys, I just thought I would show you. I know a lot of us are a little wary about how to chip away at the writing process. Miss Gatliff found this foldable that we could use for character character mapping and character traits, and I decided that I would try to maybe give us or make up a mini lesson on maybe just how to write a body paragraph, considering I know it's something new for us all. So this is how what I came up with. You can see if it works for you. Um, First of all, you have the outside of it, which can be at the end can be something they can do to illustrate and draw to make it a little fun to have an idea about what they think a character might actually look like. So that gives you a little bit of an artistic tip. But what I focused more on was the informational process of writing of how to write a body paragraph. I know this is new for a lot of us. What I did is I had them write their prompt at the top, and I did something really simple the first time around. I did how did character traits help make characters realistic. What I then did is I created with my class a compare contrast chart between two characters in the play, and I had them choose which character they wanted to write on and then what they wanted to prove about the character. So I chose Maya from our main story, our first story, that my favorite chaperone. And I said that something that would be easy for me to prove about Maya is that she's mature. So I wrote the trait out. After doing that, I took them and I told them I had to find an example of textual evidence which proves she's mature. So I had them list the line number and then I had them copy the line verbatim from the book. After I did that, then I had them paraphrase it, put it in their own words because they can't plagiarize. After putting it or paraphrasing it, I then said that they had to give me an explanation. The explanation had to be why they were able to reflect on how the line proved to them and helped prove to their main idea that Maya was in fact mature. So I did an example for them and modeled it. And then I tagged it off here at the bottom. I said all you have to do is restate your main idea, kind of like what we used to do, which is what we call a tie back or wrap up sentence. After taking them through the process, I then constructed it all together and color coded it. I did this so they could see how it would fit back together, but I also did it so that they could kind of see the formula, which we could maybe start with using, which would be uh, MT. And here's how it goes. You have them start with a transition, and then they list their main idea. That's the M. Then the TE comes in with this is your textual evidence here in the yellow. And then the extra E is in green here, and this is their explanation. And then again at the end, that's just their tie-back sentence, their wrap-up sentence. And the way I said is write till you're MT. Like empty, like the play on words. I figured it would give them something to hang on to. I thought maybe it would work and it would help us start to break down just the writing of body paragraphs altogether. You can use this as a step-by-step scaffolding process. It'll help you get the first chunk of just body paragraphs done. They're going to have to do this from multiple sources. So if they have a paragraph or if they do an essay and it's a 5 paragraph essay and they're looking at 3 documents, they can pull a piece of evidence from each of the 3 documents, write a paragraph on each, start with an introduction and their thesis, go into their 3 body paragraphs, and then write a conclusion. So for me it looks like uh, the 5 paragraph format might be better, and this just gave me, or I just tried to do this with my class, and maybe you can use it as a mini lesson for yours. So I hope it helps, and if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks, guys.